What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Thomas Gallery, and today have a little art talk. And this particular subject is, can art make you cry? Now I came up with this thought, excuse me, because I was thinking about how art plays a role in our emotions. Okay? And the first thing I thought was music, how when you listen to certain songs, they can make you laugh, they can make you cry, they can bring back a memory of many different ideas and emotions. Pardon me, I had to pause for a second, get the phone. But anyway, when I think about how music can play a role in our emotions, how we listen to a certain song and it can make us laugh or cry, or it could take us back to our childhood, something like that. And I thought to myself, I wonder, can art, can a drawing, can a painting, can a sculpture do the same thing? Can it have the same effect as music would have on our emotions? And I said, well, has there ever been a time where, to be more specific, has there ever been a time where I've cried from a piece of art? And to really think about it, really dig deep in my brain and really think about that. Have I encountered a piece of art that impacted me so powerful that it brought me to tears? And for the most part, the answer is no. I can't think of a moment where I've looked at a piece of art and I say, you know what? This piece is so powerful that it moves me to tears. Whether it be tears of joy, tears of sadness, just tears altogether. Until one day. And not to sound vain or anything, but I was brought to tears of sadness, to be honest with you. I was brought to tears of sadness when I did a self-portrait. For those who don't know what self-portrait is, when you do a painting of yourself, mainly your bust from the shoulders up. It's called a bust. I just did one of just my face. And it brought me to tears because of the reason why I painted it in the first place. I'm not going to get into the reason why I painted it, the self-portrait in the first place. I'm not going to get into it. And I should have brought it with me. It's actually I don't feel like getting it right now. But it brought me to tears of sadness, to be honest, because of the reason why I painted it in the first place. And the reason cut so deep. I mean, to be honest with you, even to this day, when I still think about the reason why I made that painting, it still sometimes brings me to tears. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I think about the painting, or if I look at it, it will sometimes still bring me to tears because of why I painted it in the first place. It came from a experience that I encountered, and it was a very tough and emotional period when I made that painting. So much so that I really look at when I go through my paintings, I really look at that painting because I know what it meant. I know what is what significance of it, and it brings that emotion rushing back to me, and I sometimes catch myself about to cry, and I have to pull myself back. Hold on again. All right, pardon me one more time. I apologize. I step over for a minute, but back to what I was saying. The painting brings back such a vivid memory that I will have to pause myself and compose myself so I wouldn't cry. Now, I posted the painting before me. People who watch my videos have seen the painting before. It's just my self-portrait. It's a red and blue self-portrait. People have seen it before. And even though I've shown it, very few people, I mean like very few, I mean like I can count on one hand and still have fingers left over of how many people know the significance of that painting. and why I painted it. But the point of it is that piece of art has brought an emotional response out of me to cry. Now, that's as far as I can remember, that's the first and only time I've ever cried from a piece of art, from like a painting or a drawing. I've cried when it comes to music, certain music I've cried from, but in terms of like the visual arts, that is the first and only time so far that I have cried from a piece of art. Will it ever happen again? I don't. Obviously, I don't know. But what does this? What does that say about the power of art? To me, it says that when the artist, whether it be your own art or someone else's art, when the artist can capture an emotion, any emotion, any emotion, when the artist can truly capture an emotion and then display it on their canvas or paper or a piece of marble or metal, whatever, when that artist can capture, really, really capture an emotion, it could be sadness, it can be joy, it can be anger, but I believe when the artist can truly capture any whatever emotion they're trying to gain, when they actually get it properly, and then they accurately depict it in their media, I believe that whatever that artist put into that piece of work, when the viewer sees it, when the people go by and they see that work of art, I believe if they stay there long enough, they will in turn give off the same emotion that the work of art and the artist was trying to portray. I just I don't have no proof of it. I believe that if an artist sets out to create a certain mood using their medium and using their skills, I believe if done to the best of their ability and done accurately, I believe once they display it for the world to see, I believe that the people will have no choice but to be impacted by that piece of work so much that they in turn will manifest those same emotions. Like if you're looking at let's say you're looking at someone doing a sculpture of, let's say someone's doing a sculpture of the the Titan Prometheus. For those who don't know, Prometheus in Greek mythology was a Titan that took fire from Mount Olympus and gave it to man, and Zeus went for he helped the humans out. Okay, and when Zeus was tricked, because he was supposed to give the humans supposed to give offering of meat, and when they tricked him and gave him a stone, he punished Prometheus for giving him fire, and he chained him to the side of a mountain and had an eagle pluck out his liver. That's Prometheus. The eagle plucking out the liver of the Titan chained up. That's Prometheus. That's who that is. That scene sounds painful. Having a bird tear out your liver and eat it, and then the liver grows back because he's a Titan. You can't really die. So the liver will be eaten, and then the liver will grow back, and then the eagle will come back and eat it. That sounds painful. Now, what if a person did a sculpture or a drawing or a painting of that, showing the anguish, showing the pain of that scene, and they did it so well that when you saw the painting or you saw the drawing or you saw the sculpture, you would in turn feel like as you could, it would feel like your liver was being plucked out by an eagle, just based off of what you saw from the work of art. That's the power of art on emotions. Or if you see a painting of a woman crying, and then you in the scene is set up where it could be like some kind of problem or turmoil or something like that, and you see a woman crying, and if the woman crying is depicted so well by the artist that it feels like you are crying, because you could look at the emotion shown on the face of the woman in the painting. You can see the tears, you can see the wrinkles in the face, you can see the lips quiver. It's almost as though it's happening to you, and you can feel the emotion that's portrayed in the painting, and in turn you will begin to cry. That's who else did that happen to? I just told you a story about me. Has it ever happened to you? Have you ever seen a painting or a sculpture or a drawing that moved you so much that it made you cry? Whether it be tears of joy or tears of sadness or just tears of anger, because you can cry when you're angry too. Has that ever happened to any of you out there? Have you ever seen a piece of artwork that was so vivid, so powerful, so potent that it affected you to the point of tears come out of your eyes? Has that ever happened? Let me know. When I upload this video, let me know. And have a good discussion, good conversation. Right? So, that's all I have for now. My little rant, my little art talk. Thank you all for watching, whoever viewing this. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you all later. You all have a great day. Peace.